slow pace it. They did not want me to go places. Spoil plans like the gold place. And if we pulling up with the whole squad, are you ready to go, y'all? That you better be running. I'm in my go yard. When I walk in, I know y'all telling me nothing. I'm the man. Suck ass, y'all in denial. I get the chip on them and I bust out the south side. Is that big of the guy? Oh, yo, stop it quiet. If it's snow, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining. White diamonds, Miley Cyrus, private jet, private pilot.
They say summer is the time to live in Chicago. Well, that's extended into autumn as we are ready to roll under blue skies at Soldier Field. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Los Angeles Rams and the Chicago Bears. Fielded just outside the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Now the first carry for Cam Akers. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9. Good job, team. That's right.
Gun. They'll look to throw. They'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 16 yards, a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time. Play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. On the ground, it's Akers. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That one complete to his receiver, Jennings. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Boswell.
Gary Jennings, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Rams are going to take a first-quarter lead. Boswell good with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
He'll set up to throw from the gun. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Komet.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance. Respond to that first touchdown given up.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Now Trubisky lost the football. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way.
I'm going to show you,
and they're going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, L.A. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week, he's smiling. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34.
The ball carrier.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. When you're down early, how do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
On 2nd down now, it's Robinson, and that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and all of a sudden here it's 3rd down. Throwing here, Trubisky. And that is incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Rams are going offense here with the 1st and 10.
You said what?
So you probably move with some of the wind, crack your ass.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. First and 10. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
He was taken down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to the huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he's got this down to the 35.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they get big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Here's the option.
And he'll go down right around the 23-yard.
I don't know. I don't think so. Not real hot, no.
Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space. It turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
They'll look to run with Akers.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Cam Akers
hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Rams add on to their lead. And he'll bang that one through.
Rams 21, Bears nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Bears take over 1st and 10.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive.
There he goes, right side. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 71 yards.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
A first trip to the red zone for the Bears. They've got a 1st and goal just inside the 5. Out of the gun, Trubisky. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Darnell Mooney, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bears get a bit closer. So the big play to kick off the drive set them up 1st and goal, and they're able to cash in right away on play number 2.
I think I'm starting to understand more and more when we get ready to do games and we meet with coaches, why they talk about big plays, explosive plays, and how it sets them up for success, because that's exactly how they're able to score on this one. We saw the touchdown, we saw the payoff, but of course that big, long chunk play is what got them in position.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
Taking it about the 1. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
17-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give them a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total. Now he dumps this off over the middle, and this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards. It's a gain of 9 yards, and it'll be second and about a yard.
Yeah.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
First down.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack.
Well, maybe that can give a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. Well, the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Don't need it all back at
What the fuck is that, bro?
They're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. A throw over the middle, taken in. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 36. 23 yards the pickup there. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 36.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game,
Oh, I seen him.
alleys have been open for them to get completion, and they're taking advantage of it.
Here's a first down throw that's complete. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 26-yard line.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Khalil Mack just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
3rd and less than a yard.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And that will be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete. Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it, and this one winds up no good.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
23 yards on the play. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
Oh, that was dangerous.
Intended for Allen Robinson.
Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on 2nd down. From the shotgun is Trubisky. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Now Trubisky to throw. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And determining the penalty, a loss
Who?
of down.
For real?
Yeah.
Damn.
Sakari Richardson, the chick that was running track? Yeah. She not going to the Olympics. She failed a drug
They
test.
lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the ground.
I don't know who we're talking about.
Quickly second and long.
I do know who you're talking about. Actually, Joshua.
They'll run here with Akers. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Well, you should know you have one last one left if you're going to get tested.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That third down conversion good for 23.
First down, Los Angeles.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. They'll get this to Akers out of the backfield. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. So from the 36 now, first and 10. They'll set up a throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
They'll try again from the 36 on second and 10. He's got a man that's caught left sideline. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Chris Boswell.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it?
Yeah, I got a broken one.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Play action. Now Trubisky. He's going to let it go again. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Eluding the pressure, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll set up to throw. That is caught by Cohen. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Now that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
Here's Trubisky to throw. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Trubisky. Open man is Komet, the tight end. And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
At the 38-yard
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now it's Trubisky. Looking deep downfield. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Darnell Mooney, the target there. That'll bring up 2nd down.
The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Trubisky. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. This is going to be another 1st down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 44-yard line. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the 1st. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Trubisky to throw again. Then the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. And this one is incomplete.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Looking to throw again, Trubisky. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard and you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14.
Makes the score Rams 28, Bears 14. Dustin Hopkins sets.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
20-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Ball carrier.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. They'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. They'll look to throw now on first down. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Now throwing on first down and completing it. And they'll get this down to the 10. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
The quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play. Never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, well,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
So the previous play, a big help, as now they'll have it 1st and 10 up at the 20. Now it's Trubisky. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 11 yards on the pickup, and it'll be a Chicago 1st down. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
By the Rams.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line.
A 6-yard pick.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
And the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Looking left side, and it's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Rams tack on to their
Bro, this lead quarters is long as shit, bro. Bro, it's it's 7 minutes, but I'm in other 7-minute league games, but they don't not take this long, bro. They got like a accelerated clock on like 10 seconds, bro. I feel like I've been in this game forever, man.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. To throw again on 2nd down. Trubisky, he's going to air one out. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
The Bears on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, Trubisky. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen.
And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A good pickup, 17 yards and a Bear first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing here, Trubisky.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Another solid game-changing play for this defense for the interception. At this point, though, I don't know that it's game-changing. I mean, they've got this one in firm control.
And you always hear about, you know, those stories about someone left their game plan behind and maybe you benefit from it. I'm not going to say that that happened, but they certainly have appeared on defense to be a step ahead this entire game. Guys are always in the right spot in order to make a play.
The offense has had its moments, too. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead,
not done yet.
he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive game. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Rams.
So I've been a full spark.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
But he caught that bitch.
He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
He wants the fuck out that nigga, bro. Look at that shit. Hey, nigga caught that bitch the quarter is on those 2 niggas, bitch.
Extra point now by Boswell. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score Rams 42, Bears 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Trubisky. And he completes it to Cohen. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Caught the fuck out
And
there.
he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll run for it with Tariq Cohen. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
2nd down and goal. Trubisky. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Allen Robinson. His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Bears cut into that lead. Here's Hopkins now for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead back now to 21.
Makes the score Rams 42, Bears 21. Dustin Hopkins set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start first and 10. They'll start by running the option to the right. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
Typically on the read option play, when we talk about responsibilities, we're talking about what the quarterback has to go through. How about the inside linebacker, though? His job on this play, shadow the quarterback and hold him to a short gain. Did it to perfection.
Second and 9 now from the 21. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Eddie Jackson picks it. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on first and 10. This is a quick pass from Trubisky. And he takes this one into the end zone. And all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team. But I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film. But this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
And he knocks it through.
Makes the score Rams 42, Bears 28. Dustin Hopkins set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Fielded right around the 8. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. Look at him go inside the 30.
I just took the kickoff back on that nigga, bro.
This is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes, and that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
And the lead will grow by one more.
Makes the score Rams 49, Bears 28.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And we will not see an attempt to match that return.
Bro, about to try to get him one too.
Touchback and bring it out to the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually
those calling timeouts.
There are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments moments of this one. From midfield now, here's Trubisky. Wide open receiver complete. And he uses so they still need a miracle with the clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope. You got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game.
They had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late. That they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did. And this is going to be recovered by the hand team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he stopped immediately there. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line. Today's final score,
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game.